Juroi, Bakuri, Asian Bambu. So now we go to the next Dhamma talk. Venerable Paññā Dipa Bhante, I'm requesting you to deliver your insightful Dhamma talk and share your Dhamma knowledge with all of us.
Sumangalo Ayankal. Mangalapa in Burmese. Namo Buddhaya. Upasaka, Upasika, Kumara, and Kumarika. And Pali, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So Bandi is the credit helping me. So Upasaka is adult man. Upasika is adult woman. Kumara, young boys. Kumarika, young girls. So you want to introduce, you want to greet Upasaka, Upasika, Kumara, Kumarika. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's a very happy occasion. Just to make it the Dhamma talk thematic. The theme that Venerable already mentioned in his Dhamma talk will be connected with the Dhamma talk that I'm going to deliver within the limited time. Upagutta, your Abba told me Bandi spent about 30 minutes, so I have to listen to him too. All right, he's a powerful. Right. So, Venerable monk from on the abroad and world experience, monk. He just mentioned about Pali Karuna, 3 parts, right? 3 parts: the birth of the Buddha, and the enlightenment of the Prince Siddhartha, right? The birth of Prince Siddhartha, enlightenment of Prince Siddhartha, and passing of the Buddha. So Mahaprinipana. That is clearly mentioned in the Pali Canon. So how is happening? Visakha Nekatina. Visakha Nekatina. So remember that one, Visakha. So today we make it short. Visak. So Visak comes from Visakha. So we got it all Ka. And we just go Visak. There's a K over there at the end then. That will continue K-H-A. Visakha. Right? Today it's a well-known, Visak is a well-known word, but technical term is the Visakha. So how the Buddha was born? Visakha Nekatina Jatoja. Prince Siddhartha was born in connection with Visakha Nekata. Nekata stars, Visakha stars. And then also he became the Buddha in connection with Visakha Nekata. He became the Buddha on the full Monday, in our understanding, full Monday of the Visakha. 22nd of May is a full Monday this year. So Jatoja, the birth, he was born. And Abhisambuddhoja, Prince Siddhartha, became the Buddha. And also Purnima on this very same day, full Monday. The Buddha passed away at the age of 80. That is already in the Pali Canon. So, 2 more things is missing. We wonder how he started this journey. How Prince Siddhartha started this journey. Not only but before he was born, how he started this journey. At least we want to know. So we keep looking for this missing information. And then also, he was not, the lone person. He has his own family, at least mom and dad. So we want to know his family life. So when we started looking at the Pali Canon, we don't see this clearly, but fortunately, we found them in the Atthakatha literature. Atthakatha, Pali, Atthakatha. Atthakatha is a commentaries that explain the Pali Canon. Then all Venerable monks knows this very well. Atthakatha literature, we see over there, Jato Jati, Ja Sadena, Kata Mahabinihara. Kata Mahabinihara means Niyata Bhyakarana. That's when he received, let's say, assurance or prediction that this hermit, young hermit, Sumedha, in Buddha once saw, Triya Pitaka we found, oh, this young hermit in the long future will become a Buddha. That's what we found in the Atthakatha literature. Jado, Jati, Ja Sadina, grammatically and linguistically, Ja Sadina, Ayampi Atho, Kata Mahabiniharo, Ayampi Atho, Sanghito di Veditapo. Sanghito di Veditapo. We should keep in mind that this also counts how Sumedha, as a young, the future Buddha, young future Buddha, started receiving assurance or prediction from Dipankara Buddha. That's where we found. And then the other one, that's the added one, fourth, added to the Venerable's Dhamma talk from the Atthakatha literature, commentary literature. And then the other one is the Buddha's family. When he came back to his native hometown called Kapilawatu, over there. And then he also recalled, but we counted that immediately after Purnima day, next day, the first waning day of Purnima day in May. That's when, upon the request of Venerable Sariputta, the Buddha started recalling or telling about his journey, how they have been together along the journey, through the long journey. And then when he was receiving that Niyata Vyakarana or assurance from the former Buddha Dipankara, and there was also a young girl next to him with holding 8 lotus stems or lotus flowers out there. So she handed over 5 to the hermit Sumedha, so that Sumedha has something to offer to Dipankara Buddha. Then she kept 3 lotus flowers in her hands. And then she overheard this young hermit was making the wish to become the Buddha. It would be so hard for him to be alone. So she made a wish. May I be his companion along the journey until he became the Buddha. So they have a good beginning, and then good in the middle, and a good ending. That's the couple. Okay, that every couple should emulate good beginning, but that's not the end. That's also along the journey. They were always together, rain or shine. Always together until Prince Siddhartha became the Buddha. And then that's Sumedha. Sumedha became a Yasodhara. And then she also became an Arhat. So they were all good from the beginning to the end. That's a couple, all Buddhists in the community, the Buddhist community. We always share this knowledge. Okay, so emulate this couple, how they have been together thick and thin, whether you have money or not, whether you are rich or poor, doesn't matter. You will always be together to the end of the journey. This means attainment of a Nibbana. Nibbana. That is what you can find in Buddha Vansa and Atthakatha literature. And Buddha once said, the Taragana Virojanti. We say Taragana Virojanti. Stars are shining all the time. Today, 2 meanings. 2 meanings. Literally the stars in the sky. With the star in the skies, Taragana Virojanti are shining, and then Nekada Gagana Mandali in the sky. Virojanti, shining. So 2 meanings. Okay, the Buddha made that, Prince Siddhartha received prediction, assurance from the Dipankara Buddha, and stars are shining. And then the other meaning is, you have a family life, your children are your stars, shining. Well, we don't use the moon. The moon has dark moon day, full moon day, something like that. Stars, even in the dark moon days, stars are always shining, all the time. Therefore, we use stars are shining. Taragana Virojanti Nekata Gagana Mandali. Oh, in the sky. Ha. Visakha Chandima Yukta. The full moon day. Evan Buddha Bhavesati. In this way, this young hermit, Prince Siddhartha, will become the Buddha. That's where we today celebrate. So 5 things other than the original one over there, Venerable already give a very excellent, insightful Dhamma talk. The birth, enlightenment, and passing Mahaprinipana. So, Visakha Nekatena Jadoja Abhisambodhoja Prinipudhoja. Three salient points. This is also well known, but in Burmese tradition we knew 5 things because we added from commentary and literature. Everything is okay. And Theravada Buddhist tradition, this Venerable, well experienced and throughout their life, they know very well. We accept not only Pali canon, but also Atthakatha literature. And now also we accept Tika literature, Tika. And then some Venerable monks who study in Burma, and Myanmar, they already know Atthakatha, Tika, right? So Tika is a sub-commentary. And then there are many more. So based on these comprehensive literatures, and then we found, okay, there's 5 salient points: the birth, enlightenment, passing away, and then also receiving niyata vyakarana, prediction or assurance that Prince Siddhartha or young hermit, Subhida will become a Buddha. And then also this is the day, or this is the month, when the Buddhas, recount, all his family life. There's a family tree. How he started. So we have 5 salient points. And then today is also stars are shining. Every time I come here, I saw more and more young people, young kids right here, boys and girls right there. These stars will be shining as long as we are doing good job, educating, and then giving strong hands, letting them to participate in every Buddhist ceremonies events. They will feel it. If they are playing games somewhere else, they have no clue what we are doing, what you will be doing here today, fortunately. And then every time I congratulate them. We should be so proud of them participating in this event because they are stars shining. And then also today's stars will be the leaders for tomorrow. Today we youth will be the leaders for tomorrow, for this temple, for this community, for this humanity. They will be carrying on the light of the Dhamma and the light of the truth, first to themselves and to their family, communities, and by extension to the humanity and the universe. They are torch bearers. They are torch bearers of the humanity and Buddhist tradition, culture, and heritage. This is very important. So remember, today we celebrate not only the Buddhahood, not only the Buddha's passing away, but we also celebrate the Buddha's childhood. Right? You celebrate every year your daughter's birthday, your son's birthday, every year. So remember that in connection with this parallel understanding, just as all Buddhists all over the world today, not only Asians, but also Africans are celebrating the Buddha's birthday. Europeans are celebrating. Americans are celebrating. We Asians, needless to say, all over Southeast Asia, all over Southeast Asian nations which share this Theravada traditions, even from Hong Kong. Hong Kong also have big events up there, Korea. So that is where these young stars, Kumara and Kumarika, should understand that you are very big part of the history. Maybe in numbers in the United States, you seems to be kind of tiny group. You're not actually tiny in terms of tradition, culture, and heritage. You are a very big part of civilization. Be proud of that. And then you should be well educated. And then you should be very proud of that. And then you should feel responsible to go on, to move on, to carry on once these people right here sitting down on chair and right here all including monks. In next 80 or 90 years, all of us will be gone, but you will be left shining and carrying on this kind of noble legacies and traditions, which is very important. Remember, just as we celebrate the Buddha's childhood, And then your parents, adults, also celebrate your childhood days. And then even here in America, they say sweet 16 or whatever. Well, way before you have a sweet 16, you have been celebrating your own birthdays every year. Every year, some people, but don't be so heavily influenced by non-Buddhist element. Also, we respect all culture and tradition. There are many other ways how you should celebrate in the Buddhist way. I mean Buddhist way, okay? Usually, a lot of people celebrate their birthday in non-Buddhist way. Something. So we should educate our young children where this birthday begins. According to Buddha, we begin with the Buddha. And then, after that, Buddha's disciple over there, Upali, or, Sivali, something like that. So in Buddhist tradition, we have all these stories over there. So there's a called Supawasa, the Princess Supawasa, the mother. Burn over there, the Upali, the Saint Sivali. And then they don't know how to celebrate. So the mother invite the Buddhist monks and Buddha and Buddhist monks to bless their young son. And then that's the beginning of the birthday for normal child over there. But we always begin with, celebrating with the Buddha's birthday. What we do, we always do Paññā Kusala. Paññā and Kusala. Kusala and Paññā. We always say this one. Paññā is a purity. Kusala is a wholesome deeds. Even the way you sit down here very respectfully is a part of a Paññā and Kusala. Because it's very pure, very innocent behavior. And then also wholesome deeds. You're not doing anything wrong. You are respectfully listening. And after all, from the beginning, you pay respect to the Buddha. You pay respect to the monks, receive them, blessings, and chanting from them. So that's how you acquire.
Amara add meaning.